Afghan Supreme Leader orders full implementation of sharia law, public executions and amputations, some of the punishments for crimes including adultery and theft.
Here's a summary of the article.
Afghanistan's Supreme Leader has ordered judges to fully implement aspects of Islamic law that include public executions, stonings, floggings and the amputation of limbs for thieves, the Taliban's chief spokesman said. Zabihullah Mujahid tweeted on Sunday that the obligatory command by Habatullah Akhundzada came after the secretive leader met with a group of judges. Akhundzada, who has not been filmed or photographed in public since the Taliban returned to power in August last year, rules by decree from Kandahar, the movement's birthplace and spiritual heartland. Hudud refers to offences for which, under Islamic law, certain types of punishment are mandated, while Qisas translates as retaliation in kind, effectively an eye for an eye. Islamic scholars say crimes leading to hudud punishment require a very high degree of proof, including, in the case of adultery, confession, or being witnessed by 4 adult male Muslims. Women in particular have seen hard-won rights evaporate in the past 15 months, and they are increasingly being squeezed out of public life. In the past week, the Taliban also banned women from entering parks, fun fairs, gyms and public baths.
This post received a score of 30,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Sounds like they might be laying the groundwork for a World Cup bid.
Hey, Abdul, you know what our country really needs? Roads, voting rights, clean water, education? No. FIFA soccer. But in order to get the soccer, we first need to get some Filipino maids to beat and rape. My friend, you are a brilliant man.
I hope someone avenge these foreign workers.
To me it seems pretty simple to just not watch the World Cup, but what the fuck do I know? It is simultaneously the easiest and most effective protest ever, but people still won't do it.
I've been doing it all my life.
As an American, same.
And the cycle restarts.
All the bloodshed, lives ruined, lives taken, on both sides. All for nothing. What an utter fucking waste in every sense.
Not just the cost in human lives, but think of all the other things that could have been accomplished over 20 years with trillions of dollars back home. Infrastructure, education, healthcare, housing. The list goes on and on. Instead, a bunch of people were killed. A bunch of defense companies got obscenely wealthy, and ultimately nothing changed in the 20 years that we were there.
Even without the wars, that money wouldn't have been spent that way.
Sad but true. If they actually implemented this and followed Sharia law, most of the Taliban would be at the front of the line to be executed. They will only use this against non-Taliban. Taliban fighter rapes a 14-year girl? He'll claim she seduced him by showing ankle and they'll execute her and force her family to pay him reparations. If you just murder her whole family and village and make her a slave while her husband is living, then you can rape her all you want. Worked for Muhammad. To be clear, I am not promoting such vile actions, just pointing out that is what the Islamic warlord did.
Lol, this isn't widespread enough. Muslims will argue you all day there's only X amount of jihad verses in the Quran. It's like how about the fact your goat prophet you aren't even allowed to draw or you get killed, that you look up to? Was historically a piece of shit pedophile violent AF bastard? Maybe that trickles down into the culture a bit? They say the radicals are misinterpreting the religion when they manage to seize power in basically every Muslim nation and are much closer to him than the moderate one defending the religion.
I've actually had an argument with some Muslims about the topic of their prophet being a pedophile, and their go-to arguments are that he had like 20 wives and only one of them were a child, so I guess that makes it okay. Because if you kill one person and leave 20 people alive, that doesn't make you a killer. Another argument they like to use is that for that time and area, it wasn't frowned upon like today, so I guess that also makes it okay. It makes me sick to my stomach that people not only defend such behavior in any capacity whatsoever, but actually consider him an exemplary and perfect human being who can do no wrong.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.